Okay, so we're just sleeking in with a nice little Wednesday Whopper. All right. So a Wednesday extravaganza. So I'm completely wankered. I don't think I'm going to be able to put on this thumb title two beer size. It's probably going to have to be three. I'm swaying. I'm even doing the Dennis. I'm doing the Dennis 1, 2, 3. So you know we're swaying an ability. I wasn't even going to do this obviously because it's quite a simple dish, but it needs probably a lot of technical awareness and a lot of ability. Yeah, okay, we're going to be going over loads of different issues if I can remember them. Okay, we do have a sheep unit a problem. Okay, so we're going to get into that. The sheep unit's just chucking up shorts. I don't do shorts. I mean, if I do, they're not about cooking. And it's cheating, frankly. So, I've got a feeling in this one, I'm going to be knocking loads of thumbs up. So, it don't matter, does it? So, it doesn't fucking give a shit. Right, so this is what I'm doing. It's proper simple. I'm not doing anything amazing. Right, don't chuck a chicken onto your platform on a glass hob. That's a bad idea. Right, don't do that. I was just trying to be flash. Got a little knife, original little knife. Obviously, we're still suffering from wooden spoon problems, but you know. Right, so this is what we're going to do. We've got a lovely medium-sized chicken. All right, and that's what we've got. That's what we've got to work with. All right, we've got, like I said, this isn't going to be a flash video. I've done a lot of flash videos. I know with my noodles, and you know, I've got people saying, "Oh, they look the same as other things." They don't. It's ridiculous. Like, you're literally talking nonsense, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the chicken on a plate. It's on brown plate, and I'm going to put it over there, alright? And that can just sit there at the moment. I'm just going to wipe down my surface because this needs to be clean, and so Pelosi don't have a fucking meltdown attack. Okay, it's fine, it's not a problem. Right, so what we're going to do. Right, what I plan to do is I'm going to whiz some stuff up in the thing, and I'm probably still going to do that actually, so because it's just the only way. It's like the only way. I'm not going to say it because I just can't bother. Right, okay. So how are yours? This is a Wednesday. Technically it's an illegal one, right? So it is a bit of an illegal stream. We've got till 10 o'clock, but I'm keeping voices down low. I'm not being too, you know, how I normally am. So I know I can be a bit mental. So right, we're just going to whiz some stuff up. I'm just going to chuck shit in. Right? I'm literally just going to chuck shit in. Right, smoked paprika. Let's chuck that in. Right, crushed chilies. Let's chuck that in as well. A cat full of them. So we're just going to go for a cat full of everything that I've got out. Shit. I'm just going to chuck all them in. I'll chuck that there. So right, okay, so there we go. So I just hope everyone's okay. Right, so I was a little bit, you know, a little bit bemused, and not bemused because I'm going to just chuck more parsley in. I'm going to chuck that down. I'm going to chuck in a chicken stock as well. Yeah, so I was a little bit, you know, I mean, I weren't really taken aback by a sheep unit's comment of all your noodles look the same. I get where you're coming from. It's just they're just so nice. Like, they're so nice to make. So what I've worked out is a lot of I'm just trying to find a spoon. There's going to be a lot of spoons. I haven't put stuff away, right? So I haven't really put a lot of stuff away like I normally do. I've just done this on the hop. Yeah, so them sort of like Thai noodle curries, like the Vietnamese, the Laos and Cambodian fucking noodle shit. They're all like fairly sort of similar, and they've just got different sort of ingredients. I'm going to put a bit of Omani paste into it, and that's just going to help it a little bit with actual flavour. Next in to go with this is going to be just some olive oil really, and I'm just going to plaster it over that and then scrape all that off with my finger. So, yeah, it's all them sort of like Laosi dishes, like Cambodia, Vietnamese, Thai. Like they're all like fairly similar, I must admit. They're all like basically like a broth. You put your noodles in, you put your protein in, you put your whatever you've done in, and you add stuff on top, and it looks really nice. But they are really, really fucking lush. So I'm just going to whack in a bit more olive oil into this actually. Okay, right, now I'm going to whiz it up. So. Yeah, so I'll keep what you mean sheet in it. I know he was a bit moany about it. So, I mean, he said overall like it looks nice, but you know what I mean. I get it. So what's going on? I'll put this on well wankered. So, but I was going to do its thing, and then we're going to get the chicken, I suppose. Right, so right. Yes, this is all very relaxed tonight. I'm not going mental, I'm just, you know what I mean? Yes, I'm not going mental tonight, we're literally just going to do, what we're going to do with this chicken, and, I need to cut the garlic in half actually. And I am really pissed, I'm so pissed I can't even cut a garlic in half actually, okay, hang on, there we are. Right, I can't do it. Hang on, I'm struggling. I've got massive like problems with eye coordination and shit. So right, we're gonna do this on the arm. Right, now I'm gonna do absolutely nothing to this. I'm not gonna touch the skin or anything. I'm just gonna put some stuff in it. That's it. Right, okay, so the mixture we've got in here is what we've got in here, and that's what's going in and on it as well. But before it's going to stay on a plate and then I can do other things. So, right, okay, let's take the whizzer out. Right, there is still a fairly solid lump of butter in there. I'm just going to plonk that in, and that can go in the bottom. And now I'm going to grab a handful. And we're just going to go from the inside out first. Just stuff it in there, right, and then rub it around. So I'm literally fisting my bird, right? I did actually try to attempt that once, but it didn't go very well. So don't do that if you have actually got a bird. I know this is Tracy's going to absolutely fucking hate us. I know. Sorry, Tracy, but it's just, you know, single man, and that's just how it is. You know, I'm not roasting or anything like that. I'm not. You know, I mean, I don't even fuck to myself. So, right, okay. So, you know, the way I look at them sort of things is, I get less aggro. I've got way more less responsibility. Even if I had any form of responsibility in the first place, which technically I didn't really. Not if you're talking to Sergeant like in his 20s, like he was literally a fucking, like, I don't know, I don't know. I don't actually understand how I actually got through my 20s, to be honest. I just did. It just shit happens, and I'm going to put in a clove, then a lemon, and then another clove, and then another lemon, so, oh shit. Yeah, so I don't even know how I made it through my 20s really. So, but yeah, I was pretty. I don't know. I'm still. I'm not really much different, to be honest. So there we go. I'm pretty, I don't know, I'm fairly laid back, but I do get, well, I'm just going to squeeze in some lemon into the actual carcass of the chicken with all them spices. Yeah, I'm just, I don't know, I don't really know something. I pay attention about a lot of things that most people don't really pay attention to. And it doesn't get me anywhere at all, but I just enjoy it, so it's just what I'm interested in. So, and most people aren't interested in what I'm interested. That's what I've noticed, apart from like not being with my bird. It's just most people are not really interested in what I'm interested in. So, which is fine, you know. At this point in my life, I don't really care really. So there we go. Right, okay. So I'm just going to rub this all over the chicken. It's going to look messy, but with this part of the chicken, I was just going to do like a chicken thigh, and I just thought, no, I might as well just do the whole chicken in the actual marinade that we've done. So might as well. So I'll make sure you do the backs as well, do them wings, just make sure you get it everywhere. Now obviously you can leave this out in the fridge overnight and all that sort of stuff. Make sure that lemon is still packed in there and it's absolutely everywhere, right? Okay. A lot of people are probably saying, hang on a second, you were really rubbing that chicken down for a little bit too long, and I would agree with you. I'm not saying nothing. I've got no olive oil. I've got no olive in my bathroom. You wouldn't want to see my bathroom. I'm a single man of 20 years. Bathroom is probably quite special, really. I just use it as a holding room, really. Just hold loads of shit in it. I'll just chuck loads of stuff in it and just leave it and whatever. Like literally, shit can start staying there, like empty bottles of bleach and staying there for like months with gathering dust and shit. So you know, there are obviously like issues and shit. Hang on, right, hang on. Right, come on, it's not a normal channel, is it? It's a very strange channel. So, right, okay. What I'm going to do is I've left this in here in the oven. But that's a bit of an issue because I need to actually put some clean film on it. So there we go. That's going to be a problem. Because that's now going to be like really hot, isn't it? So that's pretty shit. Anyway, so yeah, so I've had like meetings with the McCheese today about the progress of Agent 008 129, and I've actually questioned the responsibility of the McCheese if he does get into trouble. Now they have got a agreement, or the McCheese have got an agreement. Sorry, ow, that's hot. Fuck. So the McCheese have got an agreement with the local Coast Guard of Tahiti. I'm just going to crack in some olive oil into this. All right. So I just want to make sure that's nice and flavourful about. There we are. Right, what else I'm going to do with this apart from obviously I'm doing chips, and yes they are frozen chips, cheap units at the start. So I just think they're lush. I think they're lush. When you do in oil, they're actually really, really nice. I don't know why you've got a problem with it, right? Okay, I can understand you want to see me like and suffering, cutting fucking chips and all that bullshit, but they're just really nice. I don't get it. So, right, I'm going to whack this chicken in. It's not going to be all flopping about with Dennis's spatch chop chicken, because I know that Mr. Dennis still watches, but he's still blocking me and Cheap Unit from comments, which I just find is like really weird. I mean, I'm open up to, you know, Mrs. Tracy's chatting to us, Dennis, you fucking old fucker. You know what I mean? Like, Mrs. Tracy's chatting to us, why aren't you? Like, just being like a fucking knobhead about it, do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Oh, I don't know, Sheep Unit, I don't know. Oh, Blowski, even Blowski might be able to help, you know what I mean? So, even Ronald, Ronald might be able to point a finger into it and say, well, actually, so it's maybe because of this and this. But it's bollocks, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It just really is. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's just fucking mental, isn't it? So, well, I'm going to make sure even the wings are going to be like level. He done a spatchcock chicken, and before he put it in the oven, all the legs all fucking flapped over to one side. He just cracked on like a load of like fuck knows what, and it's all splodgy and looks all shit. And if you notice in this video, right, he didn't show us the skin, and the reason why is because he tried to cook a roasted chicken in a pizza oven of heat over 540 fucking degrees. Yeah, I'll tell you what's going to happen now. You're going to get burnt fuckness. So we're not going for burnt fuckness. We're going for roasted professionality. Yeah, and that's how it's going to be. Yeah. So I'm going to roast. I've marinated this. So we've marinated it. Yeah. We'll go through the spices. Right. Chicken stock cube. Umami paste. Basically real based. Not on the same level of Bovril. I'm not going above Bovril ability on this. Crushed chilies, smoked paprika, the butter that I put in there and covered it in, that's that butter that I made previously, the garlic and parsley butter that I made for the Kiev, that basically all the butter just fucking fucked off and leaked out because I'm like, I fucked it up. And I will admit that, I like the Ron Kiev. Right, the outside look of the Ron Kiev was amazing. But the inside I just completely ruined because I got too Michelin ability. Yeah. And this is what I mean. Some people need to hold back on their Michelinist. Sheep Unit is he's an example of this as well. He's an example of this as well. He can over Mitch it, yeah. And even Mrs. Tracy can over Mitch it as well. Okay, it just depends on the Michelin awareness of arrangements and starring this, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to whack this in the oven. It's already starting to leak its juices, and I've got it on about I'm going to have it on exactly 160, and I'm going to cook this out for about 40 minutes, and then we'll crank it right up. So there we go. So what we're showing you the arse end of it. So there we are. Look at that. You can see that tan on it. So do you know what I mean? It's got like a nice so we've got that. So it's got that tangibility. Okay. So and that's just going to stain into the chicken. We've stuffed it with that garlic and parsley butter with all the ingredients added in, and then 2 lemons and limes and lemons and garlics. Yep, this is going to be. And if you do this, we don't want it low and slow. We want it low and mitchy. Yep, that's the difference. Fuck low and slow. You want low and mitch. Okay. Don't forget, aim high, vote low. This must go onto my plate and be dispatched. There we go. Okie dokie. So I'm going to whack it in arse backwards. It's going to go in with the arse of it facing the most part of the heat, because that's where we don't put it in at the front. You know that breast bit? Do not put it in like that. Put it in with the bum facing towards the back of the oven, yeah? And you want it on about a 160. Maybe a 165, you can get away with it, and that's going to be going on there for at least 40 minutes, and that's when we're going to get to start to relax the chicken, and it's metal ability, it's meat ability, chicken meat ability. It's not made out of metal. You can imagine if chickens were made out of metal, that'd be fucking insane, wouldn't it? That would be like I'd be concerned. I'd be mildly concerned. I mean, they're still like little. If they was like the same size as they are now, it'd be fun just kick them out of the way, couldn't you? But I mean, if they were like massive, then we'd be like fucking metal chicken peck to fuck, wouldn't we? That'd be shit. So don't forget, pissage ability is extremely high at the moment. Oh god, just bubbled up that one. Right. We've still got chips to do. We're doing frozen oven chips, and we're going to do an egg and some tomatoes with it. Yes, and that's what we're going to do. But the main event is when we take it out and we rest it, and then we fucking slice into it. And when we do the slicing, yeah, I'm not taking. We're not talking about normal Mitchy slicing. We're not going to be like a dentist. We're going to fucking hack it to death, and it's all going to come out in chunks and bits and ribbons, and he's munching half of his all over his fucking moustache. Some of it's up his fucking massive nose, and some of it actually has flicked off and landed on the back of his fucking ponytail. We're not talking about anything like that. We're talking about Mitchy smooth cussing and juiceability. Yeah, that's what we're not talking about dryage, outage. Yeah, we're not talking about Australia outage of dryness, of droughts. You know, I know like he lives in a country that's in Australia, which is surrounded by droughages and fucking because it's hot and shit. Yeah, no, it's not hot and shit. It's probably not really nice actually, but you know what I mean. So, but we're not talking about that. Yeah, we're talking about juiceability. And this is where you come to. You come to the sergeant to be entertained, you know, to probably laugh at really most of these films, if I'm honest. But it doesn't matter. I don't really care. I don't care. I don't care if I'm laughed at. I really don't. I don't give a shit. Yeah, because I know what I know. Yeah, and what I know is what I know. But it's like a lot of things. Sometimes we don't know, but them unknowns are not known. And when they are known, the known unknowns always come to be unknown unknowns that we don't know about. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Yeah, right. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pause it. Some people are saying thank fuck for that. Right, we're going to go for. We've got a very selective oregano. We're on oreganos at the moment. We're not on fags, we're on oreganos. I'm going to take my smouldering oregano here, okay, with my beer, okay, and we're going to go on a selective break, okay. And like I always say before, because I know you all do it, yeah, put them away, get the kettle on, say to your huzzy or whatever, your hubby or whatever, no, not tonight. We're watching Sergeant. Maybe in the morning. Probably just before I go to work. I'm not saying nothing. Right, okay. We're doing a roast chicken with chips, fried egg and tomatoes. Yeah. Any northern man, any man will be pleased with that. Put your booze away, crack it open, get the sellers on, get the coffee on, get the hot chocolate made, put your slippers on, and I'll see you in a fucking bit. Fucking hell. Right, okay, welcome back. We're going to get the chicken out, and I've rotated it every 15 minutes to one side. Okay, we're just going to have a look, so it's looking nice. Okay, and that's it. That's all we're going to do. That is literally it. Don't do fuck all to this, right? So the only thing we're going to do, we are going to do something to it, obviously, so, because, you know what I mean, that's just how the channel goes, so. Well, I've got some melted butter in here, and I'm just going to brush it over, alright. So I'm almost going to I'm just going to bathe the chicken in butter as I brush it round, and that's it. And we just literally, all we're doing is cleaning the chicken. And that's it. I don't want, this is not going to be a crispy top. Right, what we're looking for is sumptuous. Yeah. And there's only one way we're going to get this now of sumptuous ability. I've got the frozen oven chips in that now. I'm really wankered. So I hope everyone is like going, oh Sergeant, how are you going to be able to complete frying tomatoes and eggs? I don't know. I really don't. I think it's going to be a massive problem. So I'm gonna give it a go. I'm like literally paralytic, so I'm gonna give it a go. I'm struggling. I'm proper struggling. I'm even going back. I'm starting to recede, actually, to myself. I noticed the other day when I do clean the pub in the morning, I've got like a mirror and I can actually see like a. I think the front of my hair is starting to thin out a bit, which is pretty fucking gay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the chicken out of the hot pan. So that's the plan. I'm going to, yeah. I haven't got a lot of cutlery in the actual thing, so I'm just going to do it like this. Right, is it going to come off without sticking on? It's not, is it? Right, I've got issues. So, right, okay, this could be fun. So, right, I don't know what to do because I need to lift the chicken up and hold it and get it into there at the same time. And I think it's got stuck. So that's okay, I'm just gonna I'm gonna turn it over to I'm gonna turn it over to once. It's loose. Ah, there we go, nice. Right, okay, excellent. Well, I'm going to keep the juices to one side. I'll use them a bit later. We'll just let them. I'm going to leave the oven open, so I've got the heat like blasting in my face for now. But there you go, just like a roasted chicken, flavoured with all we've got on there. It's not burnt, it's not fucked, it's not been put in a pizza oven, you know what I mean, and blasted to centuries. It's just a nice chicken. Right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to leave that over out and we're going to whack in the chips. So, well, they're frying it as they're frying. That's good, that's what I want, okay? Right, I'm going to remove the platform of ability. So like I said, with this sort of chicken, this is a very soft, like a soft roasted chicken. Right, so we're not looking at anything that's going to be like spectacular. It's literally just a basic chicken. Yeah, it's just literally a basic chicken. I'm going to bring out a pan that is far too big for what I need. So, well, I'm so pissed I can't even work out while I'm alive. Right, okay, right, hang on a minute. No, it's alright, it's right. Okay, so I'm going to put that on. Just going to blast it up. What we're going to do now is, so I've whacked these chips in. These are just basic oven chips, you know, they're going to do their thing. I need a thing to put a thing in. I need to put me dingling in the thing. I don't want to put me dingling in anything, actually, because if I put me dingling in anything, it's basically responsibility, and I can't bother that. I really can't bother. So I think basically what I've done is I've just checked out in life. I've just gone, do you know what, I just can't be arsed. Do you know what, all the complexities of life, yeah, all the complexities of life, I know, but I just don't think, I don't think I've just ever been capable of doing it, really. I don't like it, and I just can't be arsed. So, yeah. Right, okay, I'm going to whack that on. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fry these tomatoes off. I'm going to do them in quarters, so we just got some nice bit of olive oil, nothing amazing. So, yeah, so there we go. So yeah, so you know, I'm just starting to notice a few different things. I've always been into what I've been into, but now I'm starting to notice other things, and it's like, well, you know, a bit of salt, put that in there. I'm not going to go for the pepper. I'm all sweaty and shit as well. So. Right, okay, I'm gonna get these heated up and I'll see you fucking fuckers in a bit. Right, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna flick off, right, it's just literally flicking the tomatoes really. So I've put in a nice bit of Maldon salt in there, that's gonna sort a lot of things out. Now with these situations we just want to give them a light fry. I'm not interested in roasting them in the oven and giving them loads of, like, you want to put a nice bit of heat in, a black pepper in there as well, like a Mitch, like just literally like a Mitch would do. Spring them about, get them like involved into the scenario, yeah, and always, as per usual, butter is better. Yeah, they're starting to play around and they're starting to do their thing. So we're going to crack in some shit. Yeah. This is called crack shitting, right? We're literally shitting on a crack. Yeah. And there we go, lovely butter, like lovely butters. Like, we just get a bowl and we're just going to lob them in. Yeah. With the butter as well, it always helps. Look at that, absolute beauty. Look on them fucking tomatoes. Quality and ability that is involved with excellence and amazement. But we're going to go risky and we're going to do it, and we're going to do with the egg as well. I'm going 1 egg. It's in. Right, I'm going to try and cheese it with a 1. Okay. I'm tempted to put 2 in, but I'm not too sure. I think we're going to have to deal in 1 space. We are literally going mobile 1, right, or whatever, right, okay. So I'm going to turn it down a tad. I'm going to turn the chips down a bit. Chips are looking a bit spicy, looking a bit over spicy actually. So I'm going to whack them back up again. Okay, so I'm going to crack in a bit of oil. Nice, because I need the oil to move it about, right? So the chicken itself is going to be sitting for probably about an hour, so I wouldn't worry about that. The egg and the chips, they're basically they are good night nurse basically. So you see I'm flicking that oil, I'm flicking that egg. It's cold flickability. I've got it slightly dirty there, but it doesn't matter. Right, I'm gonna flick it. I'm gonna serve it how I mean it, and I'm gonna serve it on out, and that's it. Okay, there we go. Right, okay, it's a dirty egg for a dirty channel. Yep. Okay, and it is a dirty channel. Yeah, it is a dirty channel. You know, if any of you are actually able to ever spot in my channel, you know, I mean, good luck to you, because it's, you know, restricted to over 18s. You know, we've got issues on the channel. It's complicated. We get into loads of spicy subjects that we don't want to talk about, frankly, because I'll just be banned, obviously. I've gone for a dirty egg. It is a dirty egg. It was white and now it's not. It's got, you know, but at least the egg, the yolk is like cool, so I like it. Right, we've got the don't start, just don't, so it's fine. Right, okay, I need to find shit. I don't know what I'm doing actually. Okay, right. I'm literally waiting. What I'm going to have to do is, I've done the chips last night, so I know what I'm doing. So, do you know what I mean? I don't want people moaning, going, "Oh, fucking hell, Sergeant, like you are so fucking the best, but at the same time so shit." I know. I don't know how I do it. I get complex issues of being so shit and amazing at the same time. I try my best. That's all I can say. I try my best, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cool this down and we'll get the platform ability up and we'll start carving the chicken, yeah? Right, okay, I've decided I'm not going with dirty egg, I'm getting rid of dirty egg, so. Right, okay, we've got shit to do, we've got loads of stuff going on. I've got an egg frying. I'm not going to play about with it. We need to extract shit. So basically, I forgot about this bit. So hang on. Right, okay, let's do it. I've got to keep an eye on egg, and it is doing its thing. I'm doing a Dennis, I'll get my elbows in the way. But I've just got to extract these chips, okay? So a lot of people can't really see what I'm doing, so it's not a problem. So it's only everyone else's problem, because I'm trying to get this. I'm looking at the egg. I've literally turned it off. I've turned it literally off. I've got oil going everywhere. This is a bit of a sporadic channel tonight, so I wouldn't normally do like a midweek special at the moment because I've got agreements with neighbour downstairs, and I'll get too loud and proud. Yeah, proud of my nation, proud of my ethnic roots and shit like that, and doing egg and chips, which is fine. So I'm going to chuck them over now. They're fine. That's the chips done. Right, I'm just going to crack onto this. I'm just culturally aware about the egg. Alright, so okay, that's cool. That's cool. Right, I'm going to remove the egg. So the egg is now not a dirty egg, it's now just now a nice egg. So I'm just going to leave it over there for a minute. So I just want them to go there. The egg can just miraculously sit there. Fucking hell. I mean, doing fucking chicken and chips? Fucking hell. What the fuck? Right, let's do it. Right, I might just cut it up on this. I don't know why I've got this plate out, but I have, so. Right, I've got the electric saw out. Right, I've got the electric saw out, and I'm not responsible for fucking using it. Nah! Right. Okay, here we go. Right, I need a little knife and I need a fork. That's basically it, right? Okay, we're gonna cut this fucker up. Right? We're gonna. Right, there is obviously lemon bum cheeks holding up in there. We're gonna get rid of them, and we're gonna have to remove obviously all of it actually. Shit. Oh god, stuff coming out. Oh god. I'm just gonna keep it in there. Oh, it tastes amazing. I'm just going to squirt the juices over it actually. Fuck it, we'll do that instead. So I'm just squirting the juices all over it. I'm literally squirting my juices. So I've gone in, so I kept them in a separate bowl. I'm going to squirt the other juices over it as well. Why not? Fuck it. Fuck it, why not indeed? So this is going to be mental. Right, okay, so I've got the egg there. Let's do it. Here we go. But we're cutting into it. This is an unexpected, obviously, situation today. We're going to go directly down the middle. And here we go. And it should be perfectly cooked. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. It literally is. I'm even cutting through the spine, which I shouldn't do. Well, I can tell it's absolutely, oh my god, I've literally caught it on it's bordering on illegal, if I'm honest. It's literally bordering on illegal. The only problem I've got is the spine, so what I'm going to do is we're just going to cut, I'm going to do it in carcass. So that means literally in situ really. So I'm just going to cut around the spine on one half only. I haven't got a plate big enough. So what I'm going to have to do, this is mental. So it's really, really on the border of being just done. There you go. Look at that shit. Right, look at that. I'm going to have to cut the pieces up in half first before people. Don't worry about the chips and the fucking butter and whatever. That's like fucking zero secondary. It's all about this chicken. This is amazing. Oh my god. I wasn't even going to do a video tonight. So This is mental. Right, what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to take that chicken out. Right, look at the... Oh, calm. I'm dripping juices. I'm dripping juices. Look at that shit. It's barely done. It's like literally saturating in like chicken spunk. It's mad. Right, look at that shit. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just bring the platform of ability. Everything's off, so don't worry about it. Nothing else is being cooked now. Look at that shit. Oh my god, it's just dripping. Look, it's just literally dripping. Fuck's sake. Look at that. It's mental. So, right, fucking hell, there we go. And that's just genius, and that's because, you know, we are the best. On the Mitchy Sergeant channels, we do make mistakes sometimes, you know, we do, I will accept that. What I'm going to do tonight, don't worry about Oven and Christine, it's kicking off. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep all that in I was going to cut round them, I'm going to keep that in. Literally, that is literally illegal. Oh my god. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do, I've got to jiggle about a lot of things. Okay, this is barely done. Okay, it's pink. It's fine, it's not a problem because we can reheat that. That is beautiful. Same with the chicken breasts, exactly the same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, with the chicken breasts, I'm going to keep them as they are. I don't want to upset them two types. Okay, now with the juices that have come out of the chicken, I'm just going to pour them on. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to leave them to sit in there. They're going to do their thing. But there's not a lot I can do about them, to be honest with you. Alright, it really isn't. Okay. And they are literally on bordering on illegal. Alright. So I've got to do something else. And it's going to involve me doing something else. So, right, so what I'm doing, I'm just moving stuff around in the oven at the moment, don't worry about it. Right, I'm just going to put this in the oven at the moment because it is literally bordering on illegal. And I'm going to just let that sit in the heat that's in there. Okay? Right, now I've got to do the same to this. Same thing. Right, it's literally ridiculous. Fucking hell, wow. I'm just going to do the same thing, just slicing for it. And that's it. Okay, I don't want to touch it and, you know, I don't want to obfuscate it, right? And then what I'm going to do is we're just going to squeeze all the last juices out here. Even the garlic, everything. Okay, nice. The egg's fine, don't worry about the fucking egg. Egg's not a problem. Right, so we're just going to scoop all them juices off there. Get them on there. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. Right, I'm going to do exactly, I'm just going to scoop, I'm eating it, not you, so fucking hell. Right, you're a guest in my channel, and you're a welcome guest, all of you are. Yeah, all of you are a welcome guest. We're going to do one tonight, I'll say to you. Yeah, you know, sometimes Sergeant can just go a bit mental, and we're on a mental one tonight. Right? So I'm going to leave that in the oven. Okay. I'm just going to clear down now. It's not the end of the. It's not a part 1 or part 2. We're going to do a little tidy up, and we're going to go for a little oregano break, and when we come back, we'll do a plate up. I'll see you in a bit. Right, okay. I've just taken it out. I've just placed it on the plate. I've placed it on a blue plate. I don't know why. I don't want to. I'm completely wankered right now. So, we're just going to go for a plate up. So, there we go. So this has been sitting unmolested. Yeah. And all that sort of stuff for a while, and it's just created. I can't open my drawer. Hang on a minute. Right, okay, there it is. Well, I've got the only fault I've got left. Okay, so what I'm going to do, like a Mitchie would do, is we're going to sort the chips out. I'm going to put them in a bowl. The chips are fine. They're nice and crispy still. Just right. Okay, I'm going to whack some salt in them. Bit of normal, bit of sea salt and normal extra golden double triple salt, right? So here we go. We're gonna place the chips there like we would, like a Mitchie would do, like literally like how a professional would do it. Like I'm not saying that I'm not a professional. You know, the sergeant is always a professional. We do professional stuff, and we just try and make it even more professional because we're the best. Okay, and that's how it is. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go for a leg and thigh, and I'm just going to turn it over and have a look at it. It's juicy as fuck. I mean, look at that shit. It's like barely legal. It's barely legal. Look at the drip. No blood coming out of that. That is just pure, like, amazement. Right, I know everyone's going, oh my god, what's he doing? Right, and I've even got more sauce in there that I can shake a fucking stick at. Right. And we'll do a drippy sauce. We will do a drippy sauce, and we'll do it now. So, because I know everyone's waiting for it, but we need plate over tomatoes. Yeah, we need plate over tomatoes. So I'm just going to plate them lovely roasted tomatoes there. You don't need to do loads, just like 2 or 3. A little bit of the butter on them. Look at that, absolutely like an expert would. Like an expert would. Yeah. Okay, and now we've got the egg. Okay, the egg of amazement. Yeah. I don't even need, I need that there. I've got things going on. I've got something in the wash. It's alright, I've just wiped it. It's fine. It's not a problem. Okay. So I'm going to put the egg there. Look at that. It's just gonna nestle in there like a UFO. Right? And it's saying, I want to be part of society. You know, love us or like us, egg and chicken, can't beat it, can't beat it. I'm trying to find me spoon, so, okay. Right, a bit of the juices now, bit of the juices. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. Right, just lather it on, yeah, don't be ashamed of it. It goes on the egg, you know, it's going to get incorporated into it and it's going to love it. Well, I mean, I don't know what to say, fellas and chaps. I know we haven't elucidated on too much on double Agent 129, right? And I know everyone's going, oh my god, it's so amazing. It is. Yeah. We're not going to do a glory hole on this one. We're not going to go in for the close up and really, you know, basically try and suck me off. You don't have to do that, yeah? It's not a problem. I can do it myself. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is, what we've done here tonight, yeah, it explains the Michelin ability, yeah, of the sergeant to be able to create a roasted tomato, a perfectly fried egg, with absolutely juicy ass chicken. Yeah, I mean, we could even do a taste. Do you know what? We'll do a taste test on it. So we just do that. So fuck it. I'm not going to do. It's not going into the picture archives. It was just one. I was just going to do it anyway for a dinner, and I thought, you know what? My people are so amazing. I'm just going to share it with them. So, okay. So I'm cutting into it. It's barely cooked. It's literally illegal. And here we go. So I'm going to cut into that yolk. Oh my god! Look at that shit. Wow. Well, that is amazing. So that chicken is absolutely illegal. I'm just shaking my head in amazement, really. I mean, that chicken is absolutely so tender. And it is so on the borderline of being like me being arrested, really. I don't know what to say to it. Right? It's absolutely amazing. We're going to go with a cut in it. It's got a slight pink hue to it. So it is literally slightly, I would say undercooked, but it is like literally, well, you've got to trust in society, let's just say that. It is so tender. It's just literally falling apart. It's mental. Wow. Fucking hell, that is mental. And it's so faithful as well. Wow, that's lush. That chicken is fucking mental, man. Oh god. Well, I mean, I don't know what to say. I know a lot of you is going to go, oh, that's a bit pink. It's not. That is blushing. So what I've been able to manage to do is get the chicken to a blushing situation and then let it sit and it will cook itself out. Right? That's amazing. I mean, I don't know what to do. I really don't. It's too... I know it's only a roast chicken. I know Mrs. Tracy is probably going to say, well, fucking hell, Sergeant, it's not really much to come by, is it? You know, roast chicken, chips and yeah, you're right. And you are right, Mrs. Tracy. Well, we just come off the back of doing two amazing fucking East Asian, Southeast Asian, Far Ears arse and fucking groovy fucking dishes that got more technical ability than a fucking hamster who's caught himself in a trap and decided that later on tonight he wants beans on toast and has now realised it can't have it and it's going to have to fucking gnaw its foot off. Right? All I'm saying is tonight here we've accomplished two things, yeah? Three things. Four things actually. First, I've roasted the chicken. Second, I've done some chips. Third, I've roasted off some tomatoes. And fourth, I've made an egg. Yeah. And on that note, it's a midweek special. You're lucky to get it. I'm not going to say the L and S word, but you know what I mean. But with that, I'm going to say good luck to you. Love you all. And and I'll see you all scumbags in the fucking next one. Fucking hell.